Welcome to this walkthrough video of the OwnHammer Uber Duo. The Uber Duo is comprised of two different forms of Uber cabs with 4 speaker options each. A front-loaded Uber and a rear-loaded Uber, plus the M cab option, which is a blend between the F and R cabs. Let's dive in and check out the feature set. When you download your OwnHammer IRs, it's always advisable to extract them into the same folder so that the folder structure stays organized and tidy. For the newer files, the name of the main folder is OwnHammer IRs. When you click on that, you'll be presented with a docs folder that contains all the PDF manuals as well as 4 different sample rate options. It's advisable to always choose the sample rate that matches your hardware or software IR loader or the session in your DAW. I'm mostly in 48 kHz myself, so let's click on that. Now let's click on the Uber Duo folder. In here you'll be presented with 4 different folders. Let's go ahead and explore these folders. Let's start with the summary folder. The summary folder is the easiest way to start exploring this package since it's a sort of best-of folder. It contains some hand-picked files that do a great job of representing the overall tonal characteristics of each cabinet, speaker, and speaker blend. So go to this folder if you just want to get a taste of what the full pack has to offer, or if you just prefer to keep things very simple. Now let's go and explore the single cab folders to see what those have to offer. Let's click on the 412 UBKR folder. Keep in mind that the feature sets of the UBKF, UBKM and UBKR folders are identical, so that finding the right file should be a breeze. Upon clicking on the main folder, you'll be presented with the 4 different speaker options as well as blends between the various speakers. Let's go ahead and take a listen to the 4 different speaker types in the UBKR. Let's dive a little deeper and click on one of the speaker options, the V70. Just as with all the V4 OwnHammer packs, you have a choice between a mics, mixes or quick start folder. The mics folder contains individual mic captures with a varying brightness or darkness scale, as well as special Cap 45, edge, mid, rear and room captures. Those can be great for blending with other mic IRs. For the brightness and darkness scale, 00 is always the brightest and 10 is always the darkest. This was achieved during the capturing process by the placement of the mics. Let's listen to 3 of the 57 mic IRs, each with a different number to see how the scale affects the sound. The mixes folder contains various mic mixes with names that do a good job of describing the sound so that it's easy to get a great result fast. These mixes have the same brightness or darkness options as the mics with the same numbering from 00 to 10. Finally, we have the quick start folders. These folders provide hand-picked top choice files for each mic and mix, as well as M+ options for each of those choices. The M+ files simply add a mid boost, which can either help to make the IRs work better on stage, or perhaps for something like a guitar solo to cut through the mix. Now let's listen to a couple of quick start files, but from the UBKF V30 cab and speaker option this time. Finally, let's take a look at the UBKM folder. As explained earlier, the UBKM is a blend between both cabinets. This makes for a unique sound with a slightly broader and more even frequency spectrum. The feature set is exactly the same as the single cab folders. Let's take a listen to 2 mix files from the UBKM Quick Start folder to see how that sounds. That's all for this video. Please visit ownhammer.com for more information. Thanks and cheers.